On the screen here, I have everything that you're going to need to tackle this project. I've also listed them down in the description box below so you can check them out. So what I started off was by measuring the drawer fronts of the IKEA Rast, so I would know how and where to cut the trim. Once I had made my marks, I cut out the trims, and this is how they're supposed to look. You can see on all the drawer fronts. And make sure you don't glue them first until you've cut all the pieces, and make sure you use a miter saw. It's much easier to use a miter saw, and it's affordable. You can get them either at a supermarket or a hardware store. So after you glue down your trim all around, take some wood glue and smear it in the middle of all the trims. That's where you're going to attach all your dowels. And I can't tell you the size or the measurements of the dowels I used because mine were not even, they were all uneven, and that's why I ended up using a border trim around the edges of where the dowels met the trim. Once I was done with the dowels, I sanded down the rust of the dresser using some grit, 60 grit. I started off by 60 grit and then 240. I kind of went from 60 to 240 really fast because the piece didn't need a lot of sanding because the piece comes a little bit smooth. I wouldn't say it's fine, super fine, smooth, but you don't need to use 60, 80, 120. No, you can just use any type. You can even just go straight to 240. So after that, after sanding it down, I dusted it as well and then moved on to attaching the legs. I got these legs from Amazon. These are furniture legs from Amazon. I'm going to also link this down in the description box below. Everything will be down in the description box below where you can find them. They come in different sizes. I decided to pick these short ones. Can't remember the size exactly, but yeah, like I said, description box. I also attached 2 pieces of MDF boards at the bottom of the Rast because it doesn't come with anything that you can attach the furniture legs onto. So you'll need to do that if you're going to tackle this project. So it was time to seal the piece, and I got I've got a sponge brush and a normal brush. I like using a normal brush, and other people like using the sponge brush, but according to the manufacturer, on the sealant that I was using, they said I could use any. I could use a brush or could use a sponge brush, and I prefer using a brush. So I sealed the whole piece using the sealant, and the seal I'm using is water-based, so it dries super fast and it is easy to work with. I went on ahead and made holes. I used the existing holes that were there, and then I sealed the piece. And here you can see there's a trim that is on top that is a little bit slimmer than the one that is the bottom. The slimmer one is the one that I used to cover the dowels because, like I said before, my dowels, when I was cutting them, I was not accurate. So there was spaces and there's nothing the wood filler would have done. So what I did was I used a slimmer trim to cover where the dowels met the trim that is underneath. Once the piece was dry, that is the seal was dry, I sanded it down using a 320 grit sandpaper. According to the manufacturer on the seal that I was using, they say you need to sand after each layer or each coat, and I did this like 3 times. Then went on and got the hardware. I also got the hardware from Amazon. There's just this little small round knobs that I picked up or I got from Amazon, and they were just the perfect finish for this nightstand.
What we had was just a waste of time, a waste of time. You got 70,000 friends, but I am one of them, one of them. I know someday we could finally be friends, without risk of falling in love again. And I feel now it is time to let you go, without hesitation, hesitation. I don't know what I want, I don't know what I need.
I just finished adding all the hardware and the finishing touches, styling. And guys, I'm so excited to show you how we transformed, like all the steps of how I transformed this simple IKEA Rast into something beautiful, something that looks custom made for my bedroom. The shape, the color, I am obsessed. I am in love with it. It's just everything I envisioned. And right now, I think I'm just going to flip the camera around so you can see what I'm talking about. I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed making it, editing it. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below. It helps YouTube know that you like my video and it recommends my videos to other people. And if you have subscribed, see you in the next one. Bye.